Faye's runtime has exceeded its expected length. At this rate, there may be casualties.
But we cannot lose.
Halt! Ist das jetzt nicht die Stimme von Dottore? Ich glaube, so klar habe ich die jetzt ehrlich gesagt noch nie wahrgenommen. Aber ja, das müsste doch jetzt die Stimme von Dottore sein. Und die erste Stimme, das muss die Stimme von Azar, dem großen Weisen, gewesen sein. And here we go again. Mal wieder. Können wir dann jetzt nicht mal sofort zu Nahida gehen? Ja, wir sind wieder da. Wird also jetzt mal wieder Zeit für eine Schlussfolgerung. Der endlose Traum. Am Ende der letzten Nacht.
We definitely took off our Akasha terminals last night, but we still heard that beep.
Haben wir nur geglaubt, wir hätten das Akasha-Kontrollgerät abgelegt.
But now we can at least confirm one thing. The Akasha definitely has something to do with whatever's trapping us in this cycle. Oh, Paimon doesn't get it. Why would the Akasha go this far if all it wants is everybody's wisdom? It's extremely difficult for lab rats in an experiment to understand why they're being treated the way they are. If we're lab rats, then what are you? Nahida, you've never told us anything about yourself. I guess I'm the moon. The moon? Wasn't that the result of our divination? Anyway, knowing who I am won't help you get closer to the truth, so you should focus on other things. Don't get distracted and miss any clues. Okay then. Dia helped us a lot yesterday, so let's go find her. If Paimon's reading the time correctly, those kidnappers should be showing up soon.
Tja, jetzt wird die Zeit automatisch mal vorgedreht. Und wieder mein Teleport von Ort zu Ort. Na, das wird jetzt noch wirklich immer interessanter.
Ah, there you are. I've already taken care of those kidnappers.
Warte kurz, irgendwas stimmt hier nicht.
Dia?
What's wrong? Why are you both gawking at me like that?
You didn't get hurt this time.
Huh? What do you mean this time? Why are you so surprised that I managed to get out unscathed? Those kids were amateurs.
Hast du denn schon an... Warte mal. Hast du dich denn schon an dein Großschwert gewöhnt?
Shh! How did you know about my greatsword? I haven't told anyone about it. Please, don't tell Miss Dunyarzad.
So Dia's lost her memory.
Moment. Hast du dich irgendwie seltsam gefühlt?
Anything strange? You already know that I got a new greatsword. If I had to say something, it's weird how such a new weapon could feel so familiar. It's as if I've already used it to fight a countless number of battles.
You're saying that although you don't remember using it, your body feels like it does?
That's right. Both mercenaries and warriors heavily rely on muscle memory. Only knowing the theory of battle won't get you anywhere.
Traveler, what do you think?
Das wäre das erste Mal, dass so eine Veränderung auftritt.
Yeah. Paimon's
Kann es sein, dass wir uns schon befreit haben?
Oh, you're right. Earlier in the Samsara, something like
Wenn der
this
Tag
would
vorbei
have
ist, wissen wir es.
happened.
I have no clue what you two are talking about, but it's still dangerous here, so...
So you want us to take Dunyarzad somewhere else to rest while you check if there are still more kidnappers around, right?
How did you know what I was gonna say? Can you read minds?
Forget it. Go and do your thing.
Und noch einmal, here we go again. Zurück bei Nahida.
Whew, it's finally nighttime. Aside from Dia not getting injured, everything seems to have stayed the same. Listen, Nahida, we found out that Dia got out just fine today, even though she got injured every other time she fought the kidnappers. Do you think the Samsara has been broken? Have we saved Dunyarzad? Really? Good job on all that progress. Get some good sleep tonight. Hey, what kind of an answer is that? Tomorrow will come. Everyone assumes this is common knowledge, but the only way you can know that for sure is if you experience tomorrow. How many todays has it been? Is it possible that today will be followed by yesterday? Does tomorrow truly exist as anything beyond a made-up concept? It's even possible that this entire world is a lie, and the history of the whole world has just been one endless Sub-Zero's festival. Okay, no more! Paimon's brain is already shut down. That's why it makes no sense to waste your energy thinking about things you will learn tomorrow. Get some good rest. You know, use the bathroom and flush your anxiety dookie away. Huh? Hold on, what did you just say? Did Paimon hear you correctly? Huh? People always say they feel a sense of relief after they take a duk-duk. That's why I suggested you could try that. Is that so strange? It's so strange and so against common sense that Paimon's at a loss for words. You were sounding kind of...
Okay, dann ruhen wir uns erstmal aus.
Yeah. Even though it's happy and lively at the Sub-Zero's festival every day, it feels like it's been a long time since we've really gotten to relax. Let's go back to our room.
Und wieder mal Upgrade, Update.
Continue the harvest. Compared to what we stand to achieve, these sacrifices are trivial.
We're still in the
Sieht aus, als sei es nicht so einfach wie gedacht.
Nahida, you already knew last night that we didn't break out of the Samsara? Why did you tell us? Would there have been a point? You would have spent the night with new worries, with tomorrow still out of reach. In that case, you might as well rest within that brief moment of hope. An opportunity like that doesn't come by often, and I thought it might help you clear your minds. Paimon thought the Duke did that! Whatever. Guess you were looking out for us after all. Of course. In the time we've been together, you two have been everything to me. Paimon's flattered and everything, but maybe you're taking things a little fast. What I mean is, even though I had asked you to solve this puzzle, you two are still the only ones who can see me and sense my presence. In other words, if you weren't here, I may as well not exist. That's why you two have been everything to me. Get it? Nahida's talking about confusing stuff again. Anyway, that's enough chit-chat. So, Traveler, did the new clues yesterday help you gain a new
Ja, die
understanding of the
Zeitschleifentheorie
situation?
hat sie als falsch entpuppt.
Huh? Why are you scrapping your previous...
Ja, warte mal. Wegen DS kämpferischer Weiterentwicklung.
Oh, yeah, you're right! Gosh, how did we not notice that? In a simple time loop, people's physical conditions should also reset. So, what's your new hypothesis?
Okay, Ergebnis, Körpergedächtnis, Geräusch von Akasha, Körpergedächtnis.
Mercenaries rely heavily on muscle memory. and Dia was able to use her experiences to avoid injury in later Samsara cycles.
Assoziation vorbereiten. Mal sehen. Information von Akasha? Nein. Samsara des Abserus-Fest? Nein. Geräusch von Akasha. Erinnerung täglich löschen.
If all our memories of a day are erased at the end of that day, then we would unwittingly relive the same day again and again.
Schlussfolgerung einreichen? Oder was ist das? Information von Akasha?
Okay, Nahida said the Akasha relies on the power of a gnosis to operate, as it is the manifestation of the God.
Aber warte mal, ich denke, es sagt doch hier. Oder Erinnerung täglich löschen. Tja. Die Zeit läuft nicht in einer Schleife und unsere Erinnerung wird jeden Tag gelöscht.
Oh, then the beep we hear every night could just be indicating the deletion of our memories. That's why when we wake up, everyone thinks the Sub-Zero's festival hasn't happened yet. It's already the next day, but everyone still thinks it's the day before. But muscle memory can't be erased. That's why Dia has been getting better at using her greatsword. Now everything makes sense. A brilliant deduction. Nahida, tell us if we're right or wrong. To put it simply, it's as if you've mistaken a pyro crystal fly for a firefly in the night. You lost sight of its true nature because you focused too much on your perception that it glows. That isn't simple.
Stimmt es also immer noch nicht?
Why don't you go talk to Miss Dia again? You might learn something new. Right! She did help us find our latest clue after all. Let's go!
Ja, ich denke, sag mal, an dieser Stelle, auch wenn es sicherlich noch ein bisschen nicht mehr allzu lange jetzt gehen wird, beenden wir jetzt erstmal den heutigen Part. Wir beenden jetzt erstmal an dieser Stelle den Part und im nächsten Part, dann werden wir, sicherlich auch endlich die Wahrheit erfahren. Und die richtige Antwort werden wir dann sowieso auch am Ende kriegen. Und damit tschüss, bis zum nächsten Mal. Weitere Schlussfolgerungen werden bald angestellt werden. Bis dann und ciao. Oder vielleicht auch nicht. Vielleicht ist natürlich auch das nächste Bis dann und ciao nichts weiter als ein Bis dann und ciao vom gestrigen Tage. Was ihr nicht mehr wisst, dass es vielleicht der heutige Tag ist. Oder der gestrige oder der morgige. Bis dann und ciao. Oder auch nicht. So, liebe Leute von heute, dann wird es jetzt mal an diesem Punkt mal Zeit, dass wir Dia noch mal einen Besuch abstatten und sie mal fragen, ob sie sich jetzt daran erinnern kann, was am Tag zuvor geschehen war. Mal sehen, wo wir sie jetzt hier auch antreffen. Wobei, das ist jetzt, glaube ich, der falsche Weg, den wir jetzt hier nehmen. Ja, es ist, glaube ich, jetzt erstmal der falsche Weg. Aber hey, so oder so gelangen wir, hier beim großen Bazar auch ans Ziel, so wie es auch sein sollte. Die Schatzstraße ist ja, immer noch nicht so ganz am Laden. Aber hier ist mal wieder die übliche Stelle, wo Dunyasak und Dia aufeinandertreffen. Und sie jetzt natürlich sicherlich auch mal wieder nicht verletzt wurde. Weil sie jetzt weiß, wie man mit ihrem Schwert umgehen kann.
Really took me a while to find you.
As expected, Dia also didn't get hurt today.
Get hurt? Why would I? Don't underestimate me.
Well, you're still getting used to your new greatsword.
Huh. Truth be told, I also think it's pretty strange. It just suddenly felt so familiar in my hands and wait a second! How did you know I got a new greatsword to begin with? I didn't tell anyone about it.
Traveler, could you explain the situation to her today? Paimon's gotten a little sick of doing it.
Kommen wir direkt zum Wichtigsten.
Oh, that works.
Der Grund, warum du jetzt so gut mit deinem Großschwert umgehen kannst, ist, dass wir immer wieder das Sabzerus-Fest erleben.
What happened to you guys while I was gone? Did you get brainwashed by some cult?
Don't think too hard about it. Just take what we're saying at face value.
Alright then, let me get this straight. You're telling me that my body's already gotten used to this great sword, but my brain just doesn't remember it?
Yes, your memory's being erased every day.
Then I'd have to disagree. That's impossible.
Oh? Why do you think that?
If we've actually been reliving the Sabzerus festival day after day, then what happened to the things we used, the money we spent, the food we ate? Common sense says my wallet should have emptied itself a long time ago. There's no way I wouldn't have noticed that.
Okay, daran habe ich auch... Moment, daran habe ich auch gedacht. Obwohl, ich habe eigentlich nicht dran gedacht. Aber gut, daran habe ich auch gedacht. Sagen wir es mal so. Mal sehen. Wenn sie die Daten aus Akasha und die Ressourcen der ganzen Stadt nutzen.
Right. They could use the Akasha to record what everyone did that day, and then use the city's resources to replenish everything. It's not very likely, but it's also not impossible.
No, it is impossible. I've got proof.
You have proof? Where?
You two are surprisingly serious about this nonsensical discussion. Fine, I'll play along for a little longer. Come with me, Miss Dunyarzad. Please come along as well. I still can't guarantee that this area is safe.
Sie ist aber auch recht schweigsam jetzt geworden. Aber gut.
I can't believe it's Dia who wants to show us something this time. 2 days ago, we were the ones taking her to see Dunyarzad.
Also, jetzt bin ich ja auch mal drauf gespannt, was für ein Beweis sie jetzt uns vorlegt. Aber schon wieder gehen wir, zur gleichen Ecke quasi hin. Oder warte, er sagt doch noch nicht.
This is it.
Huh? This is a wooden training dummy. What about it?
See those marks on the dummy? Those are the result of several days' worth of practice. Let's say the sages didn't replace it every day. Shouldn't it be hacked to pieces by now?
That's true, but what if they did?
Then the sages would have had to reproduce every mark I left during previous training sessions. I'm a professional fighter. My martial school has always emphasized the importance of refined control. The force, angle, and entry point of each strike is calculated and deliberate. That's why I remember every mark on the dummy, as well as my state of mind as I made each strike. It's just as they say, each swordsman has their own unique style, and even the same swordsman can't make the same cut twice. It would be impossible to copy these marks.
Is it really impossible? What if they used some fancy machine to carve every single mark?
People often say that a camera's photo can never replace an artist's painting because the former has no spirit to it. The same thing applies here. At a mere glance, I can differentiate carved marks from the results of combat training.
Okay, dann können wir diese Möglichkeit wohl ausschließen.
Whew, I hope that cleared things up for you. Hey, is this that new brain-exercise game that's been super popular with the scholars lately? It's surprisingly fun. Anyway, it's getting late. I should escort Miss Dunyarzad to Nilu's stage. See you later.
Well, back to square one. Is our memory deletion theory also wrong? But at least we've reached some other conclusions in the meantime.
Genau, wir befinden uns nicht in der Realität.
Yep, that's true. So, can we think of any new ideas right now?
Also irgendwas kommt mir auf einmal faul vor.
Strange? Paimon feels like everything's been strange lately.
Warum haben wir nie darüber nachgedacht, die Stadt zu verlassen?
Leaving the city? You're right! It's really strange how we never thought of such a simple solution! Many things should become clear if we can confirm the flow of time outside of the city. Paimon can't believe it. Did we miss this because we're tunnel visioning too hard on our other theories? Or because we're just too tired?
Tja, das hätte uns wirklich früher einfallen können.
How about we go back and ask Nahida? Maybe we've forgotten something about leaving the city.
Na gut, sprechen wir also nochmal mit Nahida. Aber ich denke mal nicht, dass das, sagt, jetzt so einfach sein wird. Aber gut, teilen wir erstmal unsere Erkenntnisse mit.
We're back! You're back early today. Did you find something new? Sort of. We're mostly sure now that we're not in a time loop. And we also aren't in the real world. But at the same time, we have a new question.
Haben wir wirklich noch nie versucht, die Stadt zu verlassen?
Leaving the city. As far as I remember, you've mentioned your plans to do that twice before.
Schock.
We did? But we don't remember anything. What happened after we talked about those plans? What did we say when we got back? Let me think. I don't think you ever actually told me what the outcome was. Oh, it's probably more accurate to say that both times you never came back the whole night. But you two sometimes stay out the entire night anyway, so at the time, I didn't think too much about it. It is true that sometimes we lose track of time during our investigations. Before we know it, it'll already be the next day. But still, neither of us remember anything about leaving town. Really? That's kinda strange. In theory, I should have already awakened all your memories.
Vielleicht bringt gerade das den Durchbruch.
Yep, something here's definitely fishy. Let's get to the bottom of this tomorrow.
Und wieder das Glöckchen. Zeit für ein Upgrade.
Our memories are back!
Okay, versuchen wir heute die Stadt zu verlassen. Los geht's.
About that. Well, where should Paimon begin?
Was möchtest du sagen, Paimon? Sag nicht, wir waren sag schon außerhalb der Stadt.
Traveler, aside from your memories that were just restored, I have another message for you.
Ich kann mir, sag jetzt schon denken, von wem die zusätzliche Nachricht ist. Von mir selbst sicherlich. Aber gut, eine zusätzliche Nachricht von wem?
Listen to it and you'll understand.
Can't go back. There are countless spaces here. Our Sub-Zero's festival in Sumeru City is just one of them.
Moment, das ist meine Stimme.
Traveler, you should be missing 2 days worth of memories. Paimon will fill you in.
Das war vor 2 Tagen.
It's time to carry out our plan from yesterday.
Versuchen wir heute die Stadt zu verlassen. Los geht's.
Okay, let's go.
Okay, sprich mit Nahida. Warte mal, das haben wir doch jetzt schon gemacht. Geh in die Nähe des Stadttors und finde einen Weg nach draußen. Ja, das dürfte auch jetzt nicht problematisch sein. Versuchen wir jetzt einfach mal nach draußen zu gehen. Warte mal, kein aktivierter Teleporter? Das war jetzt eigenartig.
Why can't we leave the city? What is the Academia up to now?
Don't ask me. It's not like I can tell you anything. This is a direct order from the Grand Sage. Just wait until tomorrow.
I have a real emergency. My goods have already arrived at Port Ormos. If I don't hurry, they'll be stolen.
That's your problem. Make sure you make a request in advance next time.
But it's not like you can just predict business matters in advance.
It looks like the Academia already announced a lockdown for Sumeru City today. How completely unsurprising. Let's go and question them. Hello, sir. What can't we leave the city today?
Here we go again. Don't ask me, I don't know either. We just received an order that no one is allowed to enter or exit Sumeru today. They didn't tell us anything else.
Anscheinend vertrauen dir die Leute der Akademie überhaupt nicht.
Angering me won't get you anywhere. If I had that kind of insider info, I would have left this stupid post long ago.
It looks like he really doesn't know. If we can't get anything out of him, let's take matters into our own hands. Why don't we climb over the walls? Those guards can't be everywhere at once. This is a good spot, and the guard hasn't noticed us at all. Let's hurry!
Paimon, du bleibst hier.
Huh? Why? Are you going to leave Paimon behind?
Wir müssen hier jemanden als Zeuge zurücklassen.
But what if things get really weird out there and you get into some trouble? Then Paimon won't be able to help you. Oh, Paimon knows that Paimon can't do much, but we've always been together.
Keine Sorge, Paimon.
Okay. Paimon will wait for you. Promise Paimon that you'll come back as soon as possible. Just a quick look.
Geht klar.
And please, be careful.
Okay.
Memories!
Versuchen wir heute die Stadt zu verlassen. Los geht's.
Traveler!
Was ist Paimon?
Paimon thought Paimon would never see you again. You just disappeared. Paimon waited for you for hours and hours at the city wall and you never came back. You promised Paimon that you were only taking a quick look.
Ich habe was versprochen?
Paimon, calm down. He's here now. I don't think he understood what you were saying. Paimon doesn't care. Paimon wanted to go look for you, but you also said that Paimon should stay. Paimon was so worried and so scared the entire day.
Obwohl ich nicht weiß, was ich getan habe. Ich werde dich nie verlassen.
Okay. Paimon will forgive you. The most important thing is that you didn't actually disappear. Oh, Paimon was so scared that you had gone into another world. Okay. Paimon, can you tell us your perspective of what really happened yesterday?
Paimon erzählt euren gestrigen Plan.
I see. Using two people's different perspectives. After that, you left the city. Paimon kept her eyes on you the whole time, but then you disappeared in an instant.
Hast du dich nicht geirrt? Vielleicht warst du abgelenkt.
No way! Paimon was watching you with the fullest attention. What's your perspective, traveler? You sure you don't have any memory of this?
Ja, ich wusste gar nicht, dass es einen gestern gab.
I guess that explains everything. You also lost your memories the last 2 times you tried to leave the city. Those days' memories can't be awoken. So, if we leave the city, our memories will be completely erased?
Auch die Erinnerungen derjenigen, die die Stadt verlassen, werden gelöscht.
It really sounds like something big outside of the city is being hidden on purpose. But this way, we'll also never discover what's outside.
Mal sehen, wenn die Erinnerungen gelöscht werden, könnte was anderes hinterlassen werden?
Something like a message? But how can we send it back? Don't look at me like that. I'm not used to being stared at. Well, okay. You want something that can pass on messages, right? Give me some time and take care of Dunyarzad for me. Yep, now we're talking. can. Here you go. What? Isn't this just an Akasha terminal? You made some little changes. Akasha terminals are already capable of sending messages. I just tweaked it so that it could connect to any node. To make something like this? Nahida, you really know the Akasha like the back of your hand. Anyway, we can use this now to record a message, right? Yep. I'll help you save the messages. It should be pretty easy to use. I just can't guarantee the user's status and signal coverage when they're outside the city. We'll never know until we try. At least we're taking the initiative now.
Ein Versuch ist es wert.
Let's go then. Let's expose those sages.
Du musst aber hier bleiben.
All right. Paimon isn't as worried about being separated since it happened once yesterday. But Paimon still isn't happy about it.
Bis morgen, Paimon.
Okay. See you tomorrow, Traveler.
Tja, und damit wären wir dann jetzt wieder am Ausgangspunkt.
Everything that's happened so far.
Also, die wurde von mir gesendet, nachdem ich die Stadt verlassen hatte.
Yes. Although the signal was choppy and had some interference, we still managed to receive 2 messages from you when you were outside.
Und was ist jetzt die zweite Nachricht? Wir haben doch bisher bloß eine abgehört.
Okay, now that you understand what's going on, let's hear the messages together.
Can't go back. There are countless spaces here. Our Sub-Zeru's festival in Sumeru City is just one of them. I've entered another space. Before me are flowing sandstone and howling fish. Impossible and surreal sights. All these spaces are empty except for the occasional ones that contain mute puppets rather than people. I can't sense any human presence.
That's one heck of an info dump. It sounds like you left the Sumeru city space when you set foot outside of the walls. But everything looked completely normal when Paimon was looking out from the inside. That's unbelievable. And if we take your word for it, the other spaces all had very weird contents. There's another part here. I only received it last night.
These spaces have been disappearing one after the other, absorbed by something like a sun in the sky. And now, even the final space has also disappeared. Behind me, a lot of spaces just appeared again from thin air. I get it now! Those spaces are actually...
Why did the message end right there? What did the Traveler want to say? What are those spaces? Probably because yesterday just happened to end at that moment. Oh, right. Paimon did hear a beep from the Akasha. Did it come from here or from the message? The message. It should have come from the Traveler's Akasha terminal. After the beep, Traveler said even the final space has also disappeared. Traveler, what do you think that final space could have been?
Na gut. Mal sehen. Räume, in denen niemand
The
ist.
bizarre spaces I saw outside the city had one thing in common. A lack of human presence.
Mal sehen. Realer Raum?
Space actually the real world? But wouldn't a real space just randomly disappearing like that be catastrophic? My impression is that each day in this samsara only ends at the sound of that beep from the Akasha.
Oh, so that's what it is! After the sound of the beep, the final space, the Sub-Zeru's festival, also disappears, and we're taken to the next day. Later on, Traveler day? Paimon's head is spinning. Just what are these spaces anyhow?
Ich glaube, die Antwort erhalten wir gleich.
Consider this. For all the horrors of the Archon War, at its heart, it was just a game where a bunch of gods fought over 7 seats. So no matter how strange or spooky things may look on the surface, maybe all they point to in the end is a small and simple secret. Wow, the Archon War, huh? That's an analogy and a half.
Geheimnis. Gib mir einfach was Zeit, ich muss meine Gedanken ordnen.
Hey, where are you going?
Ja, das wüsste ich auch gerne. Wohin wollen wir jetzt gehen? Geh zu der vertrauten Bank in der Stadt und ordne deine Gedanken. Na, die vertraute Bank ist doch gleich auch hier drüben. Oder verwechsle ich die gerade? Nein, ein klitzekleines bisschen habe ich die vielleicht jetzt verwechselt. Aber gut, auf zur vertrauten Bank. Und dann müsste es Rätsels Lösung doch gleich schon zugegen sein.
Do you want some alone time to think? Alright then, Paimon won't disturb you.
Wir denken nach. Wir denken nach. Wir denken weiter und weiter nach.
Zeros is about to begin. I'm going to go watch it.
Der Sapseros-Tanz. Es ist schon diese Zeit.
Okay. Why don't you go ahead, Dunyarzad? We still have some other stuff to do first.
Okay then. See you later.
Have you figured it out yet, Traveler? Time is ticking away.
Ich denke, ich habe die Antwort gefunden.
Awesome! What is it? Paimon wants to know. Oh, wait, no. Let's meet up with Nahida first. You can tell us both together. This time, we're gonna get to the truth.